Hey guys, Denise here and welcome back to my channel. So today I want to do a very quick video. It's time for me to kind of stake together and kind of prune up my monstera adansonii. You know who I'm talking about. So let me go get her really quick. Now I have her in the kitchen and I will show you guys where I have her. I actually kind of have her next to a crystal too, and I kind of saw somewhere that crystals help plants get bigger. I'm not sure if that is true, but I will show you how big she is. And I feel like it might be true because honestly, she's so big. She gets amazing, I believe it's the south facing window, and let me just show you because she is gorgeous. So this is where I have her. Here's kind of where I have my other plants. I have my cuttings right here, so I'll probably repot this, or I might stick them in this. I'll fill it up with water and put them in here. My other ones, I have some string of, I believe they're tears or watermelon, and a string of rubies. I started to propagate them, and some cute little air plants. Aren't those the cutest? I've been trying to get more into air plants. And then my mother of thousands or millions, and then my little sunroom, which I can show you guys. But the star is her. Let me get her. And this is the rock, the crystal that I was telling you about. So I feel like she does grow because of that rock. And I got her, let me see if I can get her actually. I got this at, no, I didn't get it. My boyfriend, you guys. Oh my gosh. Look at, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look at how big she is. Oh, okay. Let me go to my room. She is gorgeous. She's here. I can't spam my camera back, but look at her. Wow. So like I was saying, my boyfriend bought me her probably a few months ago, and it was at a discount. Sorry, it was at a discount at I believe Lowe's. I think it was $10 including the pot, and I haven't repotted her, and honestly there's like cobwebs in here, like it's pretty bad, but honestly I feel like she's pretty fine in here. She's growing pretty good, so I'm probably just not gonna even repot her for a while, but I do want to kind of stake her back, prune her back, because she's growing long, and I feel like she'll just grow bushier if I prune her. So I have the things right here. Sorry about that, guys. So I'm gonna use these three. I already sanitized and cleaned them, and then I have these little clips that I got on Amazon, and to just kind of put it together. We'll see how it is. Let's start. So if you've never cut any let me fix my camera really quick. There we go. Okay, so I will show you guys where to exactly cut if you want to go ahead and propagate your monstera adansonii. I'm sorry if I'm not saying it correctly. I'm the worst at pronouncing, but as you can see, you definitely want to get a stem that has aerial roots or any nodes. As you can see, she has some very nice aerial roots. So we're gonna go ahead and cut, and I will show you guys where to cut. I cannot believe how long she is. Like, look at her. This is crazy. Yeah, so if your plant is happy, you can go ahead and keep, you know, she would look very, very nice actually going up. And look at how it went inside. Isn't that crazy how it just formed inside? I could, if I really wanted to, I can go ahead and she would look gorgeous trailing up, but honestly I definitely want to go ahead and make more I want to make another pot of this, so I'm going to go ahead and just show you guys for the purpose of the video as well. So maybe in a different video I can go ahead and stake her up, but she's honestly getting very leggy, and if you like that luscious kind of long, like if you can see there's long spaces in between her leaves, and that's kind of another reason why I'm cutting it. I don't like that. I kind of like them to being together. So and it's funny because it's growing new, has new growth in the end, but that's totally okay. So we're gonna go ahead and cut with your clean shears or scissors or whatever. So you're gonna go ahead and cut between both nodes. So as you can see, I have a node right here, and then I have a node right here. So I'm gonna cut in between that. And this is, I'm gonna go ahead and put this in water. So this is, I'm gonna go ahead and just cut like in between right here. There you go. So then I'm gonna cut right here. And it's okay. Your plant's gonna grow back. So we have all that new growth right there. If I really wanted to, I don't have to cut this and it'll just keep growing. It has all this right here, but we might leave that one so she can grow out. Here's another one that I'll just probably cut. And again, I'm doing this because it's becoming kind of leggy, so I don't like that look. I kind of want it to be like together and bushier, so that's kind of what I'm trying to do. So as you can tell, I'm going to cut underneath the node, between the nodes, and that nice, and you want to make sure you have that node, because that is what you are going to be putting in your water to get that, to get those roots. I had a brain fart, sorry. My kids are screaming, having fun outside, and I want to make my video really quick. So then we have right here this other stem, and look at how awesome that is. Like, I cannot believe how that grew. I think that's so cool. I might even leave that one too. I want to cut right there. Okay. So I'm gonna grab these little green clips that I got on Amazon, and we'll just kind of put it together. Whoa, I have this other one over here. Yeah, I'm gonna cut that too. Where are my pink scissors? I'm gonna grab my pink scissors. So again, you want to cut in between the nodes. There, that's way, way better. These ones don't have anything forming out, so I'll probably just let those sit still. And I might even just wrap it back in its pot. Because honestly, you guys, I really don't want to disturb this plant that much, because she's really, really happy where she's at. And I'm starting to learn to just leave plants, even if, let me turn it right here. I kind of figured just leave plants, even, you know, even if they don't need to get repotted. You know, you always tend to want to repot things as soon as you buy them from the store, and I'm very much guilty of that. So I believe I did it right. You guys, we're doing this together, okay? Okay, let's see. Oh, nice. Okay, so that's kind of how it looks like. So you kind of do have to get a lot more. All I think about this plant is that you can kind of train it to however you want it. And honestly, ever since I bought it, I never moved it from that corner spot that I showed you guys earlier in the kitchen. She's just kind of been there the whole time. And like I said, I am starting to learn that it's just best sometimes to just leave your plants where they're at. Even though I know you want to probably put them in a different area, because I do that all the time. But you know what? Once they get used to their environment, it's just best not to mess with them. There we go. Okay, so I ran and went to go get what I'm gonna put her in. I'm gonna go ahead and put her in this propagation glass that I have, the one that I showed you in the kitchen. Honestly, you guys don't have to go crazy on propagation tubes on Amazon. I just kind of go with, if I see something at the store that I think would make good use and it's cheap, I'll go ahead and get it. Anything that you feel like will work and get your plants going. I've seen people do, whoops, I'll get that right now. I've seen people do tomato sauce, just different things. I'm like, hey, if you can think of something, someone's already done it. That's what I've learned in life. But anyways, I'm gonna just put this in. As you guys can see, I'm just staking it to where the node is touching the water. And what I kind of noticed with propagations is that as long as the node kind of can sense like water and moisture, it grows. It's crazy. Just because I've grown a few of like string of things and stuff like that. And this is the cue. I'm gonna go ahead and just gonna top it off a little bit. I figure it's easier going like this. And pretty much you just want to keep this not by directly with sunlight where it's hitting it, because you don't want the leaves to burn, but you want to make sure it's in bright light, at least enough to where as you can see, all the nodes are submerged all in water, and that's what you want. You want all the nodes to be in the water or by water, so preferably in water. And it's just, nature's crazy. It'll just kind of just open up. I can definitely do an update of when I plant this in a pot, but I'll probably I've seen even people having them growing in water. You can even have them growing in water. But I'll probably just let it just get big and just make a cute little plant, a little pot with it. So pretty much I got this from little cuttings from this mama. I have a few of these already. Trial and error for sure with this plant. I would say it's definitely, people say it's an easy plant. I feel like if you live in Florida or a place that's very tropical, that is very, when there's a lot of humidity. I live in San Diego, so it's very dry here. So I feel like with this plant, you need a lot of humidity. I had one of my original ones that I can show you guys. I had her, and very much trial and error with that plant. My same monstera. Let me show you guys really quick. This is her. I've repotted her a few times, and she's finally putting out new growth. This is a trial and error. It says a different plant on it because I repotted it so many times. There was a point where I literally was gonna stick this in the trash. I was so over this plant. I was just like, you know what? I am done with you. but I gave her another chance, and she is now living her life, trying to revive her. And I even think I got cuttings from this too, and I made it a plant, and I ended up killing that plant from the cuttings. So like I said, trial and error with this plant. If you are a person that can keep plants that love humidity and stuff like that, this is the plant for you. I definitely would not recommend this plant for a plant beginner person, because depending, I guess, where you live, they can be expensive too. Or you can find them when they're on discount, if they're on the brink of, like, if they're about to die or something. But I know here in San Diego, you can find these at pretty much at any nursery. But they are pretty expensive once they get into like a bigger pot, like this one that I showed you, that I got for $10 at Lowe's, which is crazy to me. He literally said that he found it like hidden. I think someone hid it and they forgot about it, or they were coming back, but he found it. So yeah, so that is pretty much my little cutting / tips on propagation. And in general, in any propagation, like I said, you can definitely grow your plants in water and they'll survive, they'll thrive. I've seen people to where it's the whole tube and stuff is filled with the roots. It's crazy. I don't really like getting my plants to that point. I just, as soon as I see roots, I kind of just let it kind of keep going, and then I just eventually pot it, because I get so antsy and I just want my plants to be in pots and stuff. But yeah, thank you for watching, thank you for tuning in, and I hope you guys liked my video. Go ahead and give it a thumbs up, subscribe, comment, and let me know what other plants you want me to do a video on. I have so many plants I'm planning on making videos on. Yeah, let me know. I might do a succulent or a cacti video next. Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching.